I'm a little bit scared, so let's make sure that my stream is working. Oh yeah. Let's go. It's working. Y'all can hear me. I'll talk a little bit louder, but welcome to today's game, which is Doki Doki Literature Club. I have never played this game. I'm playing it for free on a website, literally in browser. I'm scared as hell. I have seen pictures and things of this game, and it looks terrifying. So, let's play Doki Doki Literature Club together! Oh god, I'm scared. I'm a little scared. I can't change the words though, because it's kind of just like, okay, you know what? New game. Alright, let's go and say I'm Char. This is a visual novel, so we're going to be reading a lot. Hey! Hello. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to the attention she might be drawing to herself. That girl is Sayori. Oh, I know that name! That girl is Sayori, my neighbor, and a good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but started around high school, she would oversleep, and more frequently I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase me like I can't, guys. But if she's going to chase me after like this, chase after me like this, I can't read, guys. I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Ha 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 ha! I overslept again! But I caught you this time! Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me! Holy tsundere. That's mean, Char! Well, if people stare at you for acting weird and then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Okay, so apparently we're apparently we're dating, okay. Or not. I don't know. This is a mystery. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled. Oh my god. Coughing fit. Oh my god, coughing fit. I'm not sick, I'm just choking on cat hair. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Char, have you decided on a club to join yet? Oh my god, I can't stop coughing! Live, laugh, love. A club? I told you already. Oh, that's me. I told you already. I'm not interested in joining any clubs. Oh my god, guys, I'm going to get water. One sec, I'm gonna die. Okay, guys, I grabbed some water. Oh, no, my screen's gonna turn off. Okay, we're good. I got it. Ooh. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did. But in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's, oh my god, that's me talking. Guys, I'm not made for these storybooks. I'm sure it's possible that I did, in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting on the average. Guys, I can't read. Perfectly content. Just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Sounds like me. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried about you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. No, this is not MM2. I know for some reason my stream name things are not putting up the right thing. This is Doki Doki Literature Club, a horror visual novel game. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me even makes me want to ease her mind, at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Alright. Oh, class, let's go! The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, waiting for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Oh yeah! Hello! Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know. Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There is no way I'm going to your club. Ugh, meanie. Holy tsundere. Actually, well, she's not a tsundere because she likes me, and, like, obviously likes me, but she gets, like, defensive, so. Sayori is the vice president of the literature club. Okay. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure that she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning that she has, or if she is so cunning as if to have planned this all out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake. Okay? Yes, let's go! And thus, today marks the day I sold out my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for the third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here! I told you, you don't need to call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Char! What a nice surprise! Welcome to the club. Yeah, I've just made voices for each girl. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Okay, so we're obviously the guy in the story. Okay. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made the cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Oh, that's Sayori. I'm supposed to read it a little higher. Sayori says that quietly into my ear and then turns back to the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki. She's always full of energy. And this is Yuri. She's the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know who Monica is, right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Char. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other well. We rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. Okay, dude, I'm sorry for myself. Poor guy. So having her smile at me genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come, sit down, Char. We made room for you at our table, so you can sit down next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? Alright, the girls are making me some stuff. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little white cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, little pieces of chocolate. We were used to make yours. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs the first, then Monica, and then I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full and already has managed to get icing on her face. Of course, Sayori! I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Mean them for you or anything? I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe, but not for you, you know, you, dummy. Okay, well, it's obvious. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, a hot cup of tea does... After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea you enjoy a good book? What? After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri is just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seems really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you also a leader of the debate club last year? Well, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics and around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods her head in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. If you could just put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard, convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festivals so much more important. I'm confident that we can all grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the thought of a new member joining. Though, I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Char, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid the whole time that I walked in. But it's obvious by the way her eyes, hold on, refresh. She seemed so reserved and timid at the moment I walked in. But it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the books about people. Jeez, can't read. But, I like a lot of things. Stories with these psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you off for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the real world, only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, I just... Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write down about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! Get that back! Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, could you write... Wait, Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The true form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing up even if... Oh my goodness, guys! I cannot read today. It is just not my day to be reading. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Oh! Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you could set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki looked quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time when we meet, we'll share them all with each other. That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of our club. Isn't that right, Char? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly came forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I've never said I would join this club. Sayori might have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. Oh god, I'm about to get jump scared. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought, Char, you all, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beauties. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy! Sawyer wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then, that makes it official! Welcome to the literature club. I'm about to get jumped. Thanks, I guess. Oh, that scared me. When it loaded like that, I was like, a mini heart attack. Okay, everyone. I think that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Whoa. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Char! I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside of me. Meanwhile, these girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Char, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore. because she always stayed after school clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart from the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to go closer to one of these girls. Oh, okay, they're all gonna get jealous of each other and then murder each other and then me. Or, that's what I believe is gonna happen. This is a horror game, so it's far from scary, though. I'll just need to make one of my most circumstances, and I'll be sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Do I have to actually write a poem? Oh, I do! Oh, wait, this is amazing. Look how cute. Both of them. I think I personally, if I was a guy, I think the Yuri calm personality is fun. Oh, she jumped at this. Natsuki looks away at that. They all looked away at Smile. Wait, let me just not hover over anything. No, they do just turn. I'm gonna say smile. I don't want to be. I'm gonna say calm. Calm. Electricity. Love. Probably like waterfall. Bliss, definitely. Lollipop. Lollipop. Insight, socks. I like socks, not gonna lie. Landscape. Yes, I wanna. Doki doki. Let's do feather. Beauty, twirl, blanket, judgment, special. Cute, sunny, secretive, breathe, rose. Childhood, lucky. Let's do those long. Oh, it's getting a little darker. Let's say vanilla. Together. Ocean. Infinite. Heartbeat. Extraordinary. Fireflies. Sunset. Music. Alright, it seems Sayori was kind of the most excited about that, not gonna lie. Hi again, Char. Here, let's just save here. Okay, we saved the game. Just to make sure that if it crashes or if anything happens, I won't lose it. I'm going to quickly use the washroom and I'm going to make sure that I'm muted. I will be right back, my lovely viewers.